Hey, happy Small Business Saturday. This is Simeon coming in to you live from the basement. I need to turn down the audio on that. I wanted to go out and thank everybody for supporting small businesses on Small Business Saturday. It's Thanksgiving time, and we have so much to be thankful for. And as we know, small businesses make up the backbone of our country. They hire, they employ the most people. You got to support those small businesses. Now, I know that so many of the people who are in my circle are small business owners, and you're always looking at social media and other things to really step up your game. Well, obviously, being able to go live, that's a feature that has become quintessential. It's a big part of that social media experience. But now with COVID and everybody working from home, everybody's using this resource, and you've really got to be able to take it to the next level and step it up to make it amazing. So what I want to do today is show you a little trick about how you can really take your stuff to the next level. So it looks like I'm live on my phone, because I am live on my phone. It's kind of cool, which is pretty standard, and Facebook makes that really easy to do. But it makes it hard to do screen shares and show off other things. And again, we're talking about taking your streams to the next level. I'm actually streaming on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter right now. So, wherever you are, if you're actually watching, say hi. I've got a cute little chat widget thing that shows me, all the different, the networks where people are visiting from. And so, I'd love to know that you're out there. But I'm actually using a program called OBS, and I've done other videos on OBS. OBS is the Open Broadcaster software, and OBS allows us to do these videos and control the different cameras and do screen share and all those wonderful things. So I'm actually going to switch my screen right now to my desktop, which will allow you to see my my OBS. Now, what you're going to see is everything running off into the distance, because you're seeing my screen share inside of my screen share. But the thing that's important down here is that OBS has different scenes you're able to set up. And so when this stream started, I was on my starting soon scene, and that had the animation and the Thanksgiving and all the pretty. And what I'd really like to do is make this one level up as well. So here you're seeing my screen, and inside my bare screen share, I'm going to add a new video capture. And this is going to be my Sony, which I just have a Sony camera hooked up via a USB capture. And if I grab USB camera, there it is. You should be able to see me. Now, it shouldn't take much to see that the quality here is a lot better than what you were seeing on my phone. If I switch back to my phone, you get this, and it's kind of pixelated and troublesome. Or you get the beautiful lighting and all the wonderful things that come from having a good camera with a good lens. Now, I'm just running the HDMI out from my little Sony handheld click camera into a capture card in my computer. It looks kind of like this. Now, this is a Camlink 4K. It's a beautiful device. It costs over $100. The one that I'm doing this with, the one you're seeing here, is one I found on Amazon that's very similar, and was like $25. So you don't have to break the bank, and you can use tools that are already available to you. But just having a nice camera isn't really enough. We want to do other fun things. So what I'm going to do is play through the idea of making another scene. So I'm going to create another scene, and then I have to add my mic to it in order for you to be able to actually hear me. So hang on a sec, because I don't normally build scenes while I'm live. So down here in the bottom corner, I'm going to add a new scene, and then you're going to see me add my mic before you can hear me talk again. Here we go. I'm going to call this, I'm going to add a little annotation at the beginning, because I'm going to make this a component I can use in multiple scenes. So this is going to be my camera. All right, you should be able to hear me again. I added the Samsung Go as a mic here. I'm going to add my camera back in. We already saw how to do that. I'm going to grab a video capture device. I'm going to grab that Sony again. And now I'm going to do something that's a little bit more fun. I am going to add a new media source. And that media source is going to be my video frame. Now, I'm lucky in that I have, designers and people I work with, but you can build these on Fiverr. You can get, these video frames done in a number of ways. In fact, if this is something you look into doing, there's a product. This is OBS, which is a free software. There's another company called Streamlabs, and they have their own OBS product. And they have, if you pay for their product, you get a whole bunch of themes and beautiful scenes, and that's actually where these graphics come from. So now I have this cool, scene, and let me double check real quick that this looks like it's actually working everywhere that I am. Let's see here. Does anybody see this? Is it working? Okay, it looks like it's working. But now, because I have this camera and I have the frame, let's go back to the bare screen share, and I'm going to remove the camera that I had. And now I'm going to add a new scene, and I'm going to use that cam that we picked, because now I have this cool one with the frame. Oh, and we can move it around and resize it and use it in different places. Now, I did not remove the right thing, so I'm going to remove the Sony, because that's the one I really wanted to, and I'm going to get my screen share back. That is display capture. Create a new one. Oh boy, and let's take that to the back. All right, so now you can see my screen share with my camera over the top. So this is back into infinity, and it's not very exciting. So I'm going to come back here. If you decide to do this with streams, there are a couple different scenes that are going to be really important. A starting soon. Now normally you would just go live and run to it, but it's nice to be able to have a minute to kind of set up and make sure everything's streaming where it's supposed to and see how these things come together. So having a starting soon scene is really great. If you're doing a stream that is going to be longer, you may want to be able to have some kind of intermission, in which case you could do a be right back screen. You could also do just a chat where you put up the live chat and do the things, or you could have multiple cameras. So there's all sorts of things. Once you step into using OBS, there are lots of different ways you can set things up to do panels and discussions, and just kind of really take your online video to the next level, which is really nice. Symbico, this is one of the things we do. We build websites, we build applications, we work with mobile applications and mobile platforms. We kind of run the whole gambit of these things. When we work with our customers, we work to be, their technology partner. We work to be the people they can come to, they can ask questions, and we can provide them the answers. We don't have to provide all the solutions, but we can help them know what the right choices are, because there are a million choices out there. So if this streaming thing is something that's interesting, you should go over and hit up Symbico. Our website is simb.co, and down here in the corner it's going to load up, and there's a live chat, and you can hit that button and come in and visit with me, and let's talk about what it is you need, what you want to do, and where you want to go, and let's see if there's something we can do to get you guys started, because as small businesses we got to stick together. So I love it, and let's do one more scene before we go. And it's going to be our ending scene. All right, now you can hear me again. We just want to add one more media source, and we're going to choose ending. The local file is in here. I'm going to grab my stream ending video. I'm going to tell it to loop. And that's it. That's all there is to it. So now we can transition through these. Hey, I really appreciate you tuning in. Happy Thanksgiving. I hope that everything is well in your world, COVID-19 aside and all the rest. And let's stick together. Small businesses forever. Thanks, everybody.